Really going for it.
We're jazzing it up over here. This was a big week.
12-0. How are you?
Which is so funny because going into the 4:30 games, I said to my father, I go, I'm 7. Well, the Steelers game got delayed. And I was like, I'm 7-0 right now. And I didn't think about it until you texted and you're like, I'm like, oh no, you are, because you picked the Cardinals over the Steelers and you picked the Packers over the Chiefs.
I did.
I for some reason thought you had the Saints, but I don't think you did.
No, because they played my boys, the Lions.
Shout out Detroit.
Yeah, shout out Detroit.
So if Jacksonville pulls it out.
I listened back to the episode again just to confirm that those were my picks. It's like, I don't know. Because you were 10-2, which is like nothing to sniff at.
I know, but when you said that,
I didn't mean it that way.
I know. That's what was so funny about it. It's like 10-2 is like fantastic, but like you're 12-0, I go, don't fucking patronize me. But when you said it, I go, fuck, he's right. You picked a couple underdogs because the Niners were a favorite.
They were,
and
yeah. And we talked
so.
about that. Yes, right, yeah.
But
what did Vegas know about that game? Vegas knew something, making them the favorite.
10-1 at home. I assume that they would be the Philly would be the favorite.
At 1 point, 2.5.
Was it 2? It was 2.5 or 3.5.
It was 2.5. Yeah.
That's wild. But yeah, so like Maurice is going for the clean sweep this week. That is like so Jags. Unprecedented, right? You should have bet on every game.
I know, but if I did that, I mean, so
just
far,
win-loss.
If you and I did money line win-loss every week, we'd be coming out at pretty ahead. I think we've only each had one bad week. Everything else has been over 500.
I think maybe 1 week each that was under 500, but for the most part, I mean, and this week we even said too, like, well, you mentioned it, and I was like, oh shit, I picked all the favorites.
A lot of favorites, yeah, and that's why. And I only picked, I think it was the Cardinals to be different because you were picking the Steelers. Like, I'll pick the Cardinals to be different, and also the Steelers are going to probably fall on their face eventually. And they did, and I mean, and of course injuries happen, so we'll get to it.
Sure, but all right. So as of right now, though, he is riding a 12-0. We're going for the perfect perfect
so
week.
Mad. I'm so mad at the Jags.
I mean, they're at home, so right now it's 0-0 in the first quarter. Jags are at home against Cincy, and Cincy's like banged
that's
up.
True,
so.
Yep.
Thursday night, I was hoping for a Seattle was up.
I know
they were up in the fourth quarter.
I know.
How do you feel about Dallas? They're putting up over 40. Yeah, see,
no.
That's the same thing.
Yeah, you can go back and listen to our previous takes on the Dallas, and it's just they're and like the 49ers handled the Seahawks with ease. The Cowboys
and the Cowboys,
and
exactly, and the Eagles,
and the Cowboys struggle against the Seahawks, so you kind of see it there. But you see like whereas the 49ers are like A+ or whatever. S tier, the Cowboys might be A or B tier, but
sure.
yeah. I did watch a good amount of this game, and I was happy the Seahawks put up a fight, and that Geno was able to play.
Yeah, because that's one thing we were talking about. We didn't know if Geno was going to play, and it was a shootout. But my cousin listens, and he says that he's a Cowboys fan. He says that like it's always the shit on Dallas, which I'm going to anyway because it's
of course
it's Washington, and I fucking hate
know,
Dallas.
Right?
Excuse me. And I know they won this game, but my point was, okay, so they've had a similar schedule to Philly, but they lost to Philly and they lost to the Niners, so they're not beating the good teams,
right?
And the Seahawks were only like the third team over 500 that they played, and they almost fucking lost that game.
Yeah, I just said they're A tier, they're just not S tier.
Yeah,
they're like that one below, and they could play the 49ers, and they could catch them flat-footed in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Do I think it's going to happen? No. Could it happen? Anything can happen. The Patriots beat the Bills this year. Anything can happen. I just don't see it happening.
I don't either, but
yeah,
the pundits are all saying like, oh, is this a different Dallas? Because Dallas usually has a decline in December, which December just started. So actually, and that game was technically in November. So maybe the decline starts this week. But they do have to play Philly again, Miami. And
I think we said last week the Miami game's gonna be it's gonna be a tie. They're just gonna tie each other.
It's 2020.
They're the mirror. They're the conference mirrors of each other. And I feel the same way about the Dolphins that I have every single week. Again, shout out Commanders, but that's. But yeah, I don't see it with Dallas in it. Anything can happen. But that 49ers Eagles game just totally, like 49ers are the clear cut favorites.
Yeah. Other than that little like 3-game stretch without Debo.
Without Debo, which when we get to that game, even more so on the Debo is the engine that makes, or the gear. I don't know, whatever. I don't know cars. The one that makes that engine go.
Okay. Excuse me.
Quick shout out for Thursday Night Football. I do want to a quick call out, I should say. If you don't have an Amazon account, almost everyone has an Amazon Prime account now, but if you don't and you want to watch games, they are free on twitch.tv. If you're familiar with Twitch, it's the gaming streaming service that people stream video games on, but it's owned by Amazon. And I had forgotten that if you just go there, you can watch the game for free. You don't need to.
How do they? Who's showing it? Like Amazon's
just twitch.tv. It's just the Amazon Prime
feed. Okay.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
Yeah, I watched it myself because I was playing something, and then I was like, oh, I'll open up. I didn't want to open up Amazon. I just want to open up Twitch. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot the game's on here. So I just watched the end of it. Well, not the end of the half.
That's straight.
So, yeah. If you want to watch free football on Thursday night, go to twitch.tv.
There you go.
Yeah.
Shout out Twitch. Yeah. Going into the Sunday games.
Oh, one last thing about the game. I'm sorry.
Sure.
In my fantasy league, my money league, I have CD, and my opponent had Ferguson, and Pollard, and they all scored like 15, 20 points each, and I was just, I knew it was going to be a high-scoring fantasy week as soon as that happened, and it was, and shout out CD Lamb. Love that guy. Big fan.
He is a fantasy machine. I mean, they always have a good wideout.
Yeah.
It's like Dez, Amari, and CD.
Yep.
But fuck them anyway.
Yeah, that's fair.
Excuse me. The Colts at Tennessee overtime game got a little close there.
Yeah. Shout out Minshew. Yeah, your boy.
The stash.
Right. Will Levi jeans. Didn't pull it out, but I don't know. I mean, I'm happy for the Colts. I was reading something today how their coach should be getting some recognition for maybe like coach of the year, because he's got him 7-5 in the playoff hunt. And he lost his quarterback. So which I don't hate the idea, but good on them. That's I think they're in the playoff. I gotta pull it up. I'll pull it up later, but good on them.
I mean, again, it just goes back to what we talk about, the having a quality backup, because Minshew, he started in Jacksonville. He backed up at Philly.
He might.
I think this is year 2 under Indy.
When was he with the Eagles?
Mm-hmm.
Was that 2 years ago?
I think it was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I don't think, maybe it was only for a year, and then he went to Indy, maybe? Yeah. This might be year 1 or 2 with Indy.
He might be the best backup in the league.
And that's not even like, to me, that's not a diss.
No.
Like, I feel like that's important.
Backup quarterback is the best job in the world.
Expectations are low.
Yes. You carry a clipboard. You get paid a lot of money. You get called in for like mop-up duty, or sometimes you come in, win a couple games. Like Zappy last year, won a couple, went back to the bench.
Right.
And he's also probably the most popular guy on the team, or for the fan base, I should say.
Right.
But I think Minshew might be honestly, maybe Jacoby, but he's probably the best backup in the entire league.
Yeah, 312 yards, 2 touchdowns, and they're 7-5. And there's probably a couple games that they lost that they shouldn't have, but I think they're in that playoff hunt. If they're not in that 7 spot, they're right there.
Yeah, there was a part of me that, as a Patriots fan, I remember thinking Minshew when he was a free agent, I was like, why not kick the tires? Because his numbers comparative to other people are not terrible.
No.
So, I don't know.
Excuse me.
Do
you want to wait, or do you want?
No, just do it again. It's like, it's so bad. It's so bad.
Excuse me.
I was thinking this as after the game was over, and I'm just like, what's even the point of waiting to the end? Like, what is there to say?
I know.
Just another week, and I just listened to my rant again. And I was listening to the picks again. And I was like, what can I even say? 6-0. Last week, it was the first time a team had given up 10 points or less 2 weeks in a row since 1993. Now we're going back, the Wayback Machine, to like the steamroller era of 1938.
Yeah.
3 games in a row, giving up. Like, imagine playing for that defense, giving up 10 points or less 3 games in a row and losing all 3. Getting shut out.
They actually, not that he really answered it, but Jonathan Allen was on the local, the 106.7 in D.C., and they asked him about that, like, because he plays defense. They're like, how do you feel about a team giving up 10 points or less and losing all those games? He's like, I mean, he answered it more like, well, it's also shitty when you have talent and we still lose. So he kind of like went around it, but that's
trying to be nice.
I mean, But shout out to their defense because they haven't given up that many points.
Yeah, and it's what they lost their two best defensive players, and they're not playing world beaters, but. I mean, 10 points in the modern era of the NFL is 6 points, excuse me, with Herbert. The weather was a little bit of a factor. It was pretty rainy, but I've seen rainy games where points are scored. It's not the end of the world. Whatever. It just shows it's funny because they never even showed Mac on TV. I never saw him on TV.
Was he really designated to third string?
We were wondering that. We were talking about it, and we had it on as we were doing some cleaning in the basement, but I kept an eye out for him, but I never saw him. I think you're right. I think he was 3. I think I never actually saw him on the CBS broadcast. I'll say that.
Yeah.
But it's good to know that Zappy is even worse.
He's bad.
So bad. Although he did have one really nice deep ball to Thornton, who dropped it. Similar like Mac and Parker, even when they put it up for them, they drop it.
Yeah.
I don't know. They're just bad.
But it's shitty because excuse me, their streak is what the Giants, Chargers, and who was the other one?
The Colts in Germany.
And the Colts in Germany.
Yeah.
So again, the Colts just put up 31. Right. Granted, it was an overtime game, but they just put up 31. The Giants put up 31 on us, and then the Chargers typically can score. I mean, they've had some high scoring games, so it looks like the Patriots are just dead, but they're also not giving up a lot of points. So it's the defense is showing up.
Whatever you want to say about Belichick being a terrible GM and a bad head coach or whatever, his defensive brain is still there. I mean, the dude has one of his play sheets is in the Hall of Fame from the Super Bowl against the Bills when he held their offensive scoring 40 points a game. He held them to 13 or something.
Right.
Dude, as a defense, he's great. My thought is now, in the offseason, he could potentially go to Kraft and be like, look at what our defense is doing. Just give me one offseason to fix the offense and we could do something. Because in the NFL, you can flip the script pretty quickly year to year.
Yep.
So that's my only hope of that. The rest of it's pretty brutal because that offense is just...
It's so bad.
It's so bad.
But all right, so this is maybe I have asked this question in a different way, but for you... Would you rather see Belichick go just to rip the Band-Aid off and move on? Because I explained this on December 26th, my decorations are up before Halloween. But December 26th, I just got to move on. Would you rather see the dynasty just kind of because he's lingering? Would you rather see him fix it or just move on?
I would just personal preference. I would like for him to stick around until he broke the record. That might take a while, especially now that he's going on a 2-win season.
Yeah.
At this point, I just feel like the grass is not always greener on the other side. It's one bad season. It happens. It happens. Yeah. It happens.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, some people might say 3 or 4 bad seasons, but they went to the playoffs 2 years ago.
Right.
The COVID year is just weird. I mean, that team should not have gone 7-9 with Cam Newton. He coached them to a better record than they were. And then also last year made that weird offensive coordinator decision. I don't know.
They could have made it last year too, weren't they?
Yeah, they were on the cusp. If they won the last game, if they won the last game against the Bills, they would have been into the playoffs.
Right. So they were
they're there.
This is the first bad
year. And a bad year to the Patriots for a lot of folks is a pretty decent year when you're in the playoff hunt until week 17. I'm imagine being a freaking. I mean, Lions now doesn't make much sense, but last year, imagine being a Lions fan where you're in the playoff hunt at the end of the year. That's a great season for them. Or going to the playoffs is a great season for a lot of fan bases. Not the Cowboys, the Browns just won their first playoff game in 30 years, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So it's it's one bad season.
Yeah, and I agree. I think it's what's their cap space like in the offseason?
They have a lot. They're definitely top 5. My concern with the cap stuff is it doesn't seem like I don't know who it is, Kraft or Belichick or whatever, but it's my guess is that Belichick gets a budget and is told spend to this budget.
Yeah.
Because the big owners out there the Rams owners, you always see them pushing money out because they can afford it. Kraft I think keeps a budget and doesn't want to go too far over it because that's money out of his pocket that he has to make up for. Whenever you give these guys guaranteed deals, you have to have the money available. And you might not have $238 million available if you the Deshaun deal.
Yeah.
So I say give him at least 1 year. I don't know. It's tricky because then now we're gonna have a top 3 pick. It's do I want him making that pick? I don't know.
I mean, do you realistically they're gonna finish in the top 3? Do you go quarterback? I think you have to.
I think you have to.
Because, I mean, you just don't have any options.
Exactly. You saw Zappy. They re-signed Greer to the practice squad. Yeah. But, yeah, what are their options? They got nothing. They got nothing.
And I think just because it's such a high pick, excuse me, they're going to have the opportunity to get a top quarterback. I think you go for it.
Maybe you're saying they're top 2, and, like, maybe the Bears don't take a quarterback. Maybe the Bears stick with Fields. And another team out there wants the Caleb. Maybe maybe someone trades up for 2, and you drop to like 5, and you could probably still get like a Drake May or something.
Yeah.
So maybe you can still get that capital that Belichick loves. Right. So we'll see. So because like last year when the Bears were the second pick and they traded was it the first or second first, and they traded with the Panthers, they only dropped to 9. Wasn't that far. And typically you'll see some years there's 5 quarterbacks taken in the first 15 picks. Some years you get that, the second one will fall to you, but you got to play the game, how it goes.
I could see the Bears trading that first pick.
Yeah, I could see it
because they already have. We have 4.
They have their own pick too. Yeah,
they have 5
right
now.
Yep. Yeah.
So they're gonna have a top 10 pick regardless.
Yeah,
I could see it happening.
Yeah, I feel like you have to go quarterback. And if right now, if you ask me like, what do you want, I would say keep him around. Ask me in a few weeks, though. We'll see what happens. But I also really want to see him on Hard Knocks, so that's also why I want to stick around.
That's true. I mean, again, the defense, I don't know where they rank overall, but in the last 3 games, they're not giving up a lot of points.
I think 8.6 average in the last 3 games. My thing is Kraft has to be so upset, just like money-wise as a businessman, because like you see that crowd, and it's sparse. They got flexed out of Monday Night Football. ESPN doesn't want to see Patrick Mahomes at all, so they took him out against the Patriots. And then in the Thursday Night Football banner, it showed J.J. Watt, excuse me. That's his brother's name.
Oh, TJ?
TJ Watt as like the player for the Steelers, and then the Patriots was Belichick. There's literally no players that could show in the graphic. So it's just like the team's just like, and they're getting embarrassed left and right.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money. Monday Night Football is the first Monday Night Football flex ever. I think this is the first year they could do it. Yeah. So my guess is that's money out of Kraft's pocket when you're not on prime time. So he's not happy about it, I'm sure. And the thing that sucks about that Monday Night Football flex is like Sunday night, whatever, it's the same day. Yeah. Monday night, what if you're a fan that like made travel plans and now all of a sudden it's a different day? That sucks.
Yeah, that's the other thing. So who was at home for that?
I think it was the Chiefs, yeah.
When is that game?
It was.
Well, when was it supposed to be?
I want to say not this week. We're Thursday Night Football this week coming up. Sunday, December 17th. Well, it is now, but it was Monday, December 18th.
Gotcha. Okay, but that's still that's still pretty shitty.
Yeah, that sucks. Oh, we're home for that. So,
but again, like I understand the budget thing and like the not having that money, but then it's like, look at the money that's wasted on the guys you do have.
Yeah.
Like imagine if you had good players.
And it's funny, too, because they give all that money to Jonnu, and he does nothing. And then they trade him for a bucket of balls to the Falcons, and he has like as many completions in 3 weeks as he did with us for 3 years.
Yeah.
So it's like, we're also scheming guys incorrectly. Very strange. Very strange. Not fun. That's the worst part. It's just not even like football ops. It's just not entertaining. I'm just bored out of my mind. And like I'm one of those people. I will never, like, some people will watch Red Zone over the Patriots. I will watch the Patriots. I don't care how bad it is. I will watch it from beginning to end. Even now, I'm starting to be like, holy shit, this is bad. Yeah.
Rough. Well, you know what though? I think what this season has showed is who the loyal fans are, because there's a lot of people that went to that game against Washington and left.
Right.
Although they showed the stands. Granted, the weather was shitty yesterday.
Yeah.
But the stands were like fucking. Yeah. Kraft's gonna be looking at that. Like, good Christ!
And those tickets are expensive. I mean, they came down a little bit. Yeah. But still, it's a long day. But you just make a day out of it. I don't know. It was.
Well, it's either that or like with Washington, Miami fans took over because they knew they were gonna get their fucking dicks kicked in. Right. So they're just like, well, we'll go to the Washington game because we know we're gonna win that game.
Listen, you can trust me because I literally sit here every single week and talk about how terrible they are.
well, you know what? I'm glad that there's some fans out there. Well, I'm sure there's a lot.
It's thinning the herd, as it were.
Yeah, it is, because now that there's people that just they don't care anymore and like, we already had our run and blah blah blah. But now it's like people are watching and suffering through, and I think it's good to build some character.
Yes, that's fair. That's a fair point. I know I'm not a big social media person, but when I was looking at one thing, on the Patriots on the Instagrams. One guy was like, "Kraft, you're an idiot. Sell the team." And I was like, "Shut
6 Super Bowls, 9 appearances. Probably the greatest quarterback.
10 appearances if you count 97 or 96, 97.
Well, since he's on the team.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you go back, yeah.
Yeah.
Because when did he buy the team? 90 what? 90.
I think it was 93.
Right before Bledsoe.
Yeah. Yeah. Right after Parcells, before Bledsoe, I think. This is like
before Parcells?
No, after. He did not hire Parcells, which I always thought he did, but he didn't.
But Parcells was the coach while he had owned the team, wasn't he?
When he bought the team, yeah.
He was already the coach.
Was already there,
Yeah.
Yeah, these people they're just clowns. Those are the kind of people I just can't stand. Which is why I don't do the social medias.
Yes.
Pretty bad.
That's why we stick to YouTube.
Yeah, that's right. All normal people on here. So it's just brutal. It's so tough to watch, and it's just like my eyes are bleeding just watching this stuff. Like, at least score 30 and lose. Good God.
Well, I mean,
yeah. I'll take that. I think I said that to you, actually. I would take that and lose. Woof.
Well, top 5 draft picks.
So top 2. Right now we're in we're 2. Number 2.
We're 2. So that's good. I mean, that's all you can ask for, I guess, at this point.
Yeah. And then, like, we're not even. It's funny because we're not even mathematically eliminated, which is, I don't know how the hell that's possible, but we aren't. And it's just like we are.
Yeah, you're done, but mathematically you're not.
Yeah, but and like usually it's like, oh, I'll watch for the young kid, but there's no young kid to even watch. So,
well, that's why I texted you. I was like, watch them fucking get like a touchdown and win it at the end, just to like fuck things up.
A 7-6 win would have been the worst thing that could have happened. Like the worst.
That's why I thought it would happen. Because it's
like if they won like 50-7, like okay,
at
least something happened. 7-6, no thanks.
Toilet bowl, and that's how many times have they gotten shut out this year? Twice. And that's the first 2 times in his career that he's gotten shut out, right?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. With the Patriots, anyway. I don't know if he got shut out as a Browns coach.
But with the Patriots, I don't think I thought they said he'd never been shut out.
He did get shut out the year Brady was suspended. The 4th game of that suspension, when Jacoby was a quarterback and had the broken finger, they got shut out. I forget who it was against. Yeah.
Okay. I thought maybe it was just like the biggest deficit. I thought he hadn't gotten shut out.
He hadn't lost. What the thing was against the Cowboys, they lost by like 38, and I was like, oh, he'll never lose by 38 again, and they lost by 37. Yeah. So I was right. But yeah. But 2014, I think that was the year. Oh man, no, was it 2014? I'm losing track now. Fudge. I'll find it.
Oh, good.
What was the year that Brady got suspended those first 4 games?
2016? 2015?
Oh, maybe it's 2015.
Oh, God. It might. I think it was 2015 or 2016.
Yeah, 2015. You're right. Yeah, we lost 16-0 to the Bills. Because
in the opener?
No, the 4th game.
Oh.
Opener, we beat the Cardinals on Sunday Night Football, and then Jimmy G beat the Dolphins, got hurt halfway through. Jacoby came in, beat the Texans on Thursday Night Football, shut them out.
Yeah.
And then he like broke his thumb and he could like barely throw it, and we lost 16-0. So
okay, so then I lied.
But Brady didn't get shut out. Not Brady. Beautiful Brady.
Okay. Tommy terrific.
Yeah.
Are you good? You got?
Yeah, I'm good. That's not the muzzle thing. I even went longer than I wanted to, honestly.
That's okay. I mean, there are things to talk about with them. It's just none of them are really good. But it's like, I mean, but the coach, the owner, the draft, there's just things to talk about. It's
probably like off-season stuff, really, is what it's going to be for them. Right. But like in the NFL, things can flip in the blink of an eye. So and like season to season, like the Texans. Yeah. So
I can't wait for that one.
Yeah.
Lions over the Saints, 33-28. That was actually a close one.
Yeah, I saw that the car was getting like booed in this game, and I think he got hurt too.
So concussion.
Sorry, yeah.
No, that's concussion and something else.
Mm-hmm.
Injury prone. Like.
He
between him and Jimmy. Guys. I'm glad that. No knock, but I'm glad Washington didn't go in either of those directions because he just can't stay. I don't know what his contract is, but he cannot stay healthy.
There are just some quarterbacks out there. You just see them, and they're just like they're not terrible, but they're not great. They're not even like very good. They're just good, and I think he's one of them. Derek Carr. Yeah. Like Jimmy G almost won the Super Bowl with the 49ers. Like he was one of those guys who was good and almost won it. But you see Carr, it's like there's a reason. I don't know. McDaniels may have done it in Vegas, but I feel like there's a reason they got rid of you because you're very blah.
Yeah, he doesn't.
He doesn't move the needle.
No, I think that's a good way to put it. And he's injury prone. And honestly, I really feel that way about Jimmy now. It's like it's the same thing. He's always fucking hurt.
Yeah, he barely even passed his physical, if I remember correctly. He had like a weird out in his contract. But yeah, you're right.
So Carr had the AC joint earlier, right?
Yep. Yeah.
In the season.
Yeah, they missed the game, I think, for the Patriots. I think he came back for the Patriots. But yeah, you're right.
And now he got a concussion, but there was also another injury. I think it was a concussion and something else.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was collarbone. I mean, it was a rough hit.
Yeah. And like I think you said about Burrow last week, it's like different things. And concussions are tough because they could happen to anyone, anytime, anywhere.
Yeah.
But once you get one, that stuff, it seems to pile on. But yeah, some guys, it's like, and it's funny, people kind of laughed at it with Tua, but he said he trained this offseason to like learn how to fall.
Yeah.
And one thing Brady always was really good at was learning how to fall, take a tackle, because he always is kind of like crumpled and like went with it. And some guys just like like Richardson, he just dove at dudes and got 3 injuries in 3 weeks. Yeah. So some of these guys I think don't know how to take a hit. Although again, it could have always been a freak injury, but
it's always something, and it's racking up, and it's racking up in different body parts. And Carr got more miles on him than Burrow.
Yep. And if there's one team, there's one team that like we talked about the salary cap who keeps kicking the can down the road. It's the Saints.
Oh,
so they're just going to continue to run this weird like middle of the road thing until they figure that out. In my opinion,
I think so because they're 5-7. They're going to be in that awkward, high teen pick maybe.
Yeah. I can check right now.
I don't know if I would assume they're probably around 12 or 13. For a pick.
And if there's a team I feel like should be looking for a quarterback is the Saints. They do have a good defense. You're correct. Yeah, they're at 9 right now. They're at 9, but they could be 12. They could be 12. There's like a whole bunch of teams that are 5 and 7.
Yep. But again, I don't know what their contract was with Carr. But you got Jameis as your backup. Who's not a bad backup.
Yeah, that's true.
But you got Carr as your starter. It's like I don't know what the Saints were thinking here. I mean.
Yeah, I mean they got Olave, so they have Kamara, who's like right at the tail end of that running back window. But yeah, they're not, in my opinion, they're not doing it with Carr. It's not not gonna happen.
But shout out Lions, 9-3, 5-1 on the road.
That's right.
9-3. Yep. Tough game, but they won, so it really doesn't matter.
Yeah, I think they took the foot off the gas a little bit at the end there. I think it was the win was big. I mean. They were up 24-7 at the half. So yeah.
Did you just side note about the Lions? Did you watch the Barry Sanders documentary?
I did not, but I want to.
Bye Barry.
I did not.
It's good.
Yeah,
it's really good.
The Lions are so funny that they made not one Hall of Fame player retire early, but two.
Yeah, because that was like crazy when Calvin went. It was like, oh shit, it's Barry all over again.
Yeah.
And you still don't really get when you watch it. Spoiler alert. You don't really get much of the reason why. He just felt like it was time,
which is so weird. He had 9 years,
10.
Yeah,
I mean, he was still producing. I mean,
I know.
In our lifetime, I'd put him at the top. I don't think I've seen a better running back. than Barry Sanders.
I have not. Because I feel like Emmitt Smith just ran behind the best offensive line like year in and year out.
He also played for 100 fucking years because Barry played for 10 and almost broke the record.
Yeah.
Also, Curtis, my favorite Martin.
That's right.
But Curtis and Barry, I know we're going on a side tangent here. This is like an off-season
90s NFL, let's go.
But like Curtis and Barry were like, they were so like low-key. They weren't very flashy. They didn't talk a lot.
Yeah.
And I feel like people at least with Curtis, they forget how fucking good he was.
Yeah, people did discount how good he was because he went to a division rival, as a free agent. He went to the Jets.
When he retired, he was number 3 all time.
That's wild.
Barry was 2, and Walter was 1.
Yeah, Curtis Martin was really good. Like he gets the Wes Welker treatment where people forget how good he is because of how it ended. But that's also people just dumb. But yeah, Curtis Martin was amazing. Barry Sanders was amazing. Emmitt Smith, like I said, he played behind like the best. He had the best team, obviously, and he just racked up yards. And he also played for 20 years or whatever it was. So
LaDainian I'd put up there.
Yeah, definitely. That season we scored 30-something touchdowns, which is bananas. I don't think he played as long as those guys, but he was still electric.
That could be a fun off season
ranking
thing.
Of fighters, ranking of running backs.
Yeah, I think that would be a fun one.
90s.
We'll have to remember that for the bank.
Your 90s all-pro team. I'm gonna write it down. I've been writing down ideas as we bring them up.
Yeah, like I think, or like your all-time top 10 in every position. I think that could be fun. You know, all time. You don't have to just do 90s. I mean, because I don't think we don't really have much history beyond that. I mean, we'd have to go off the highlights.
My earliest football memory, like I said, was 95, I think.
Yeah.
So that's as far back as I go. Frank Gore, put him at the top.
Yeah, my God. I got nothing from this game, really. Falcons 13-8 over the Jets. They started Tim Boyle, right?
Again, yep.
They started Tim Boyle,
Eastern Kentucky legend. Why they're not playing Simeon again? I don't know. Jets are just.
And I said that to Cheese. I go, if I was the Jets.
Oh, there's your boy.
Shout out Cheese. He's a Jets fan.
Oh, shout out Cheese. Yeah.
I said I would be starting Trevor. He's like, oh, I've seen him play. I'd pass. But it's like between Boyle, Zach,
Beggars
and fucking
cannot be choosers here.
Listen, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And honestly, Flacco didn't play that bad. I don't know why the fuck you guys didn't pick up Flacco.
That's another thing. Going back to that, it's like this dude gets signed off the street and throws for like 200 yards and 2 touchdowns, and we got freaking Bailey Zappi, or not even us, but the Jets. Like, I've also seen Zach Wilson play.
Yeah.
Trevor Simeon plays better than him, in my opinion. I don't know, but and now there's reports coming out they might go back to Zach Wilson, and he's like, no, which is weird.
He doesn't want to play?
Yeah. I think because he knows like it's over, so he wants probably, my guess is keep himself healthy. I don't know.
God, that is such a fucking nightmare.
I don't want to put
situation.
words in his mouth, but I know this game was about 5-2 at some point. It's like, wow, what a shit bowl. That's and Boyle, it's trot out. You'd rather trot out Tim Boyle, who again threw for 1 touchdown and 11 interceptions at UConn, than Trevor Simeon, who threw for 11 touchdowns and 1 interception in his one really good year.
Talk about another team who does it, and I didn't look at the score. I can, but just another team who doesn't score, right? They've scored 16, 10, 10, 20, 31, 22, 10, 10, 20, 31, 20, 13, 6, 12, 6, 13, and 8.
Wow.
I mean, that's fucking New England's not much better, but like, that's fucking terrible.
They also have like 1 touchdown and like 50 drives now. And also, I talked to my Jets friend. We all have Jets friends around. And I was like, again, why don't you play this dude? And he just said, I hate this team. That's all he said.
That's fair. I wonder. Let me just look real quick.
They're wasting such a good defense last year, this year.
And Rodgers came back and is practicing within like 70-something days of tearing his Achilles.
Yeah. We'll see, Aaron. We'll see.
I mean, if he comes back against Washington, they're talking about Christmas Eve. Maybe it's a Christmas miracle. So the ranking of the lowest points for, which is how many points your team has scored. New England is dead last with 148 points. The Giants with 159 points, and the Jets are at 171. So they're like bottom of the barrel.
Yeah, it's terrible. I mean, as much as it pains me to be a Patriots fan currently, the Jets, they had expectations this year.
Yeah,
the Patriots didn't really have much. It was just kind of like, let's see what happens, and I'll be happy if they do well. If they don't, I wouldn't be surprised. The Jets did not expect to be in this predicament. Yeah.
That's fair. But, I mean, they also have the longest playoff drought, so they should be used to it. So, but anyway. One of the upsets yesterday was the Cardinals over the Steelers. I picked the Steelers. I went with all the favorites last week. And Kenny Pickett got hurt early. I think he had surgery, actually, today. I don't know. I forget what it was.
Oh, really?
I thought he said he had surgery. But I don't know if it was, like, major. They said he'll be out for a couple weeks. Mm-hmm. But I don't know if that would have changed anything. But 24-10.
Yeah, this is the James Conner revenge game because I forgot he used to play for the Steelers.
Oh yeah, he did great on my fantasy.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, 25 carries, pretty good. But with Murray back, the Cardinals can win a couple, and this was great for me because this bumped the Patriots up at 2.
I was happy about it.
It only puts you guys one game out of Yeah, you're 4-9. They're 3-10. So
we were 1 game out,
and they have a better strength of schedule than you. So if you guys could swap next week very easily.
We're on a bye, but the way our season ends, I don't even think we could beat the Jets in New York. So
I don't know, man. Tim Boyle's pretty bad.
We might be able to get 1 win, and it would be them, but they're not going to beat the Rams.
Yep.
The Niners, the Jets, or Dallas. Maybe they'll beat the Jets, but that's it.
That's fair. Yeah,
but
we knew this. I knew the Steelers would fall on their face eventually. I mean, the Pickett injury makes it tough, but again, that's another team who's not scoring any points on offense. Another 10 burger for them. So they're probably 4th or 5th lowest in that list that you just read a few minutes ago.
Yes, 7-5. They're still on the hunt. They have Trubisky as their backup. I think they said Kenny's going to be out for a couple weeks.
Yeah, they're currently in the 5th seed, so they're in the playoffs. If the season ended today, they're in the playoffs. I don't know who their backup is. Is it
it's Trubisky?
Okay, yeah, that's right. You just said that. Yeah, he's bad. Decent backup, but he's bad.
Honestly, on the Patriots, he might be a stud.
That's fair. It's unfair, but fair. I mean, I take him. Shit. Hell, I don't trot out Bailey's 6'0" Zappy again.
God, I don't want to go backwards, but like what I love, and like it's not to shit on him because I do feel bad that these guys are playing like the quarterbacks are playing like shit. They're young guys, but for all the fucking people that were like riding the fucking Zappy train, he wasn't any better than Mac. No. I don't know what. Maybe it was just because it was something different, but like he ain't better.
The thing I got from last year. And this is only mostly listening to Evan Lazar, who's my favorite Patriots reporter because he does the X's and O's and stuff. He said his thing was whenever Zappy went in last year, he said the Patriots because last year they tried to do the Shanahan offense and simplify things.
Yep.
And he said that whenever Zappy went in, they went back to the old way with the play action and stuff like that, and it just worked a lot better for him.
Yeah.
I think this offense Patriots run again going backwards is just antiquated. It's too complicated. Like Brady could do it, but the way it is like. From my understanding, every play has 3 outcomes. So if you're a wide receiver, you can go one way, depending on what the coverage looks like. And then the quarterback also has to know one way. And if you guys aren't on the same page, that's why you always see guys go right and the ball go left. It's it might be just too much. That's too much.
That exact problem is what Washington's defense has experienced all year.
Yeah.
It's that same thing. It's overcomplicated.
Yeah.
And it doesn't need to be.
No, and then part of the thing and with the Shanahan offense is it's very simple. Like Brock Purdy goes up to that line and he pretty much knows what it's 1, 2, 3. Like that's the 3.
Yeah.
He knows what they're all doing, and eventually one of them's going to be open because they're just better. I don't think he's doing a lot of protections and setting guys left and right. So, but I could be wrong, but I'm not because that's what Lazar said.
I could be wrong, but I'm fucking not.
So.
All right,
fun off season.
We're all
let's go yell into the microphone for an hour and a half.
You play to win the game. All right, I am not going to save this for the end either. It was cool that we did it in the first few weeks, but no, we're both in the fucking toilet bowl. There's no need to. This was the first week that I picked against my beloved Washington Braves, Redskin football team Commanders. I just knew. I mean, they got trounced against Dallas. I knew they wouldn't be able to keep up with Miami's offense, and we can't score enough. Like the other stat, because you had said, and actually Dan Rock said the same
shout
stat.
Out Dan Rock.
Yeah, shout out Dan Rock. He said the same stat about the Patriots. The flip side of that coin is we gave up 90 points in 2 weeks and only scored 25, which I know it's tough because we did score 25, but we gave up 90 fucking points. I didn't expect anything less. The defense under Ron did no fucking better. Mm-hmm. I think Jonathan Allen, he's like one of our captains. He's checked out.
Yeah.
He said on 106.7, shout out 106.7 fan. He said they asked him about has he ever thought about playing somewhere else. He said he wants to win in Washington.
Yeah.
But also said he's not interested in being part of a rebuild and likely with a new GM and a new coach.
That's fair.
They're going to have to rebuild. And watching him, he's non-existent.
Yeah.
Honestly, the contract they signed him, I think quote me on this, I think everybody is up for.
Oh.
Everybody on that fucking team is
literally tear it down to the studs.
I would probably I'd keep Howell, Terry, Tress Way, our punter. Other than that,
yeah,
I don't give a fuck. I'm not married to any of those people.
Yeah. I mean,
did you catch any of this one? Because I think we were on the local too. I don't know if you flipped back.
Oh,
and forth.
You were?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Well, because we're downstairs, I had to watch it on Peacock. No, not Peacock. Paramount Plus, because it does it on CBS, so I couldn't flip back and forth. I didn't realize that. If I did, shit. But yeah, we got a lot done because we were like cleaning up downstairs. But no, did not watch. Just got the highlights. And I remember saying when the Patriots played the Dolphins in like week 2 or 3 on Sunday Night Football, I was impressed that the Patriots held them to 24.
Yeah,
because they did that 3 high coverage.
Yeah.
Why you're doing man coverage on Tyreek, I have no idea.
Man coverage on Tyreek.
Like so.
And I was like,
no help.
He's gonna fucking eat 5 catches for 157 yards and 2 touchdowns. It's like,
yeah. What are you doing?
Our defense is so we've given up the most points in the league by like 60 to the next lowest team.
Wow.
And our point differential, 0.4 points against, we're dead last.
And you got to remember that's what the Broncos giving up like 70 points one week.
Yeah.
And it's like, when you're sitting in those defensive meetings for the week, what do you say? Like, oh, we're just gonna you got them, you can handle them. It's weird.
Our secondary is, but again, it's like Del Rio got fired. I think a lot of it was because you could see, and it happened. It happened yesterday. There's like we give up 2 big plays, 2 to 3 a game, and they said that Washington's given up more outside the red zone touchdowns than any other team.
That's interesting.
So it's like big explosive plays where a safety's not dropping down or a blown coverage or something. So it happened twice yesterday in both of those touchdowns.
And part of the reason that offensive scoring is down, from what I understand, is a lot of teams are doing the whole don't allow big plays because it's really hard to matriculate down the field on like a 10, 12, 13 play drive for a touchdown over and over and over and over again. And that's part of the reason why you're seeing scoring go down, because teams aren't just bombing it, 50, but in this game they were. And that's a big problem. You gotta shut down on those big plays.
Yeah, like at some point Tua came out of the game.
And even,
to save
even
him.
that first touchdown to Tyreek, he like short armed it. Tyreek had to like go back for it.
And he had plenty of room.
Yeah, he did.
Plenty of fucking room. But it's so sad because like again, like I go to my father's house. He brainwashed me into being a Redskins fan. But I go over there. We watch, and like now it's like the expectation because we were 4-8 going in. We're playing Miami. We just got our fucking dicks kicked in against Dallas, which they're another team. They beat up on the little guys. We just knew it was just like once they started scoring. Look, it was 17-0 in the first quarter.
Yeah.
And we were just like, we just had to sit and watch it.
Yeah, but I made like $4 on that game, so
it's a smart pick. I mean, that's
you
the
convinced
first.
me to do it.
It's the first time I picked against Washington.
That was Joe's first money pick.
This is Joe's money pick, and the first time I ever picked against Washington. It's just like you just know. I mean, I'm in the same boat as you. Maybe we have a couple more wins, but it's the same thing. It's like ride out this season, watch the games, and our win for the year. I keep saying it is the new owner.
Yep.
Next year, hopefully, it's a coach and a GM.
Yep.
And then build it from there.
Our offseason conversations are going to be...
They're going to be great.
Yeah.
We're going to have so much time.
So much. Woof.
But that's pretty much. I mean, it's the same as the Patriots. It's the fucking tails. I mean, we started out 2-0, and we've gone 2-9 since then. So it's like, what are you going to do?
Yep. What are you going to do? That's what I keep telling myself.
But anyway, my new favorite team is the Houston Texans. I hate the Cowboys of Texas, but I love them Houston Texans.
Yeah.
7-5. My Joker pick was the Broncos.
Oh, it was. Yeah, good call.
On a 5-game winning streak.
Good call. I have a question. Do you know any Texans fans? I don't.
We talked about this because we were trying to see like if we knew fans of each team.
Shout out Zach Goldberg, Miami Dolphins fan.
Ah, shit. Shout out Zach Goldberg because he watches, and I'm surprised I didn't hear from him yesterday.
He didn't want to.
He didn't want to rub it in,
but he's too nice of a guy.
He's a Miami fan. My cousin's boyfriend Tony is a huge Miami fan, has season tickets, and so congrats. I'm glad you guys are winning.
Shout out
at my expense.
We'll have to start shouting out some fans. I
know Texans. I don't know.
Yeah, the reason I asked is because like I'm curious of like just like fandom in general. So if you're a Texans fan, I need to know, were you an Oilers fan? And when they left, did you follow them to Tennessee?
Mm-hmm.
And then did you and I doubt this is true, but like, did you watch the Cowboys for a couple of years? Probably not, because I know, like, you know, if your local team leaves, you don't like the other local team. They hate each other. So I'm just curious.
No, that is interesting, because when the Titans did the throwback, people were like,
yeah,
well, it's like Houston, but it's like, but that was their team. Like,
right.
The Texans were an expansion team.
Yeah, and like same with Baltimore. When you left, when the Colts left Baltimore, did you just become like a Redskins fan, or like did you just wait for a team to come back?
Yeah, because then when Cleveland went away,
they were gone for like 3 years, 4 or 5 years, or something.
Which
like
is
that.
fucking
Which
weird.
Is, yeah,
I forget about that.
That whole thing is like so weird, because like the Ravens are technically not if you look at their history, they are not the Browns. They are they were an expansion team, even though
while the Browns were like
they just went defunct. And then came back.
Yeah,
and they have the same history. It's stupid.
Yeah,
but that's what it is.
It's so weird.
Yeah,
that was like the late 90s.
Late 90s, because Tim Couch. He was 1999 number one overall pick. Yeah, weird times, man. That was weird.
Very crazy times.
I was too young to really like realize how.
But I do remember that. Yeah, the Ravens were the new team, and the Browns were they went away, and then they came. Which is like, as shitty as the Browns are, they weren't back in the day, and like they should still be like a team. Like them going away was a big deal.
That playoff game from 30 years ago was Belichick. You know, he was the coach when he beat the Patriots in the wild card.
Right.
I just wonder, like, imagine like your team just going away for 3 years. It's just so weird to think about now.
I know. Like, I don't know what I would do if Washington.
Yeah, now like the Athletics are leaving Oakland and stuff, and obviously the Ravens left a bunch of time. Or not Ravens, the Raiders. I do know. Shout out Jeff, who's a Raiders fan. I played flag football with him, and I asked him when they left Oakland, I'm like, "Do you care?" And he's like, "No, not really. I live here." He's like, "I don't give a shit."
That's fair. Alex is a Raiders fan, and he lives in Texas, so
interesting.
Yeah, must not care.
Another off-season topic. Fans.
Yeah.
Fans.
The Tampa Bakers, I guess they squeaked out a win, 21-18. They're another team. They mirror the Saints for me. I don't think that they have an answer.
Yeah.
They have some weapons, but I mean, they almost lost to the Panthers, who are fucking 1-11.
Yep. It's funny because that division is there for the taking. But hey, they're right there now. I mean, the Saints lost, and
who's leading that division?
It was the probably the Falcons. Yeah,
the Falcons
they're only a game out of the division, so like they could still win it. I just don't see that happening.
That's a shitty thing too. Was like when Washington went 7-9 and made the playoffs and won the division. It's like
watch that playoff game.
That was the Heineke against Brady game, which again they had a shot.
They had a shot, yeah.
But it's still like it's shitty because you're under 500. You're not, I guess you want to make the playoffs, but like if you like they're 5-7, they're gonna fall in that weird bubble too. So
yeah, because say you're 7-9 and you make you make the playoffs, you go from like 9 to 19.
Yeah,
that's a big drop.
Yeah. Now you're talking about trading up to get if you want something good.
Yeah, but you want to make the playoffs. It's fun. I don't know. I'm always a playoff. I always want to make the playoffs.
Well, yeah. I mean, Washington rarely makes it, so it's fun when they actually make it. Mike Evans had a big game, 7 catches, 162, and a touchdown.
Jeez.
So, and that's the Tampa Bakers. Rams against the Browns. So this was Flacco's comeback game, which I don't think he played terrible.
No, I guess I would kill to watch my quarterback throw 2 touchdowns in a game. Love it. Shout out Rams though. They're 6-6. They're 6. They're right in the middle of the playoff hunt. They are
they're coming alive at the right time.
Yeah, the first team on the bubble. Browns are the 7th seed right now, so they're in danger of falling out of the playoffs.
Where are the Rams right now in the playoffs?
They're 8 seed.
So they're right out of it.
Yeah, they're right out of it. Yeah, first team out. Packers are the 7th seed at 6-6. So yeah, there's a lot of teams at 6-6. But yeah, it's gonna be an interesting playoff hunt for the end of the season. But yeah, Rams coming out at the right time. Stafford looks healthy. 3 touchdowns.
He had 2 big weeks in a row.
Yeah, Puka Nacua had a huge game. He got hurt and came back in. I thought he was done. I thought he hurt his collarbone, but I guess it was just a rib. And he looked way more injured than he really was. Kupp is healthy, so they might just be getting healthy at the right time.
Shout out Rams.
Yeah.
That's Washington's next game. Next loss.
You made me think of it when you said one of the players you'd keep on the Redskins is their punter. A couple years ago, Heckler was like the best player on the Rams, and then they went on like 3 years later. Super Bowl bound. So
yeah,
it can happen really quickly.
It's true. The game of the week, which we both took which was odd that they were the favorites, but we both took the favorites, the 49ers, to go into Philly, which I thought would be a better game, but I'm glad it wasn't because it just fucking showed that Philly is a little bit of a faker.
I feel like if you listen to us week in, week out, we have trends, and the Eagles are one of them. We're like, they're winning, but not convincingly. They keep coming back. Yeah, they keep coming back. It's not going to happen forever, and eventually they're going to run up on a really good team who's going to smoke them, and that's what the 49ers did. Debo, like his stat line that you see here doesn't even take into account how much he had 4 receptions for 2 touchdowns. He had another rushing touchdown that was like a 30-yard run. Even on the first touchdown that Brock Purdy threw, he went in motion. This is why I think Debo is so important. He went into motion, faked the handoff to Debo. Half the defense followed him, and then Ayuk was wide open. So it's like he does all of those things. He just like opens up everything for these guys, and then they have CMC, who's still probably the best running back in the league.
He is the make or break. We said it last week because the games that he missed, I think it's all the games that they lost.
Yep.
But the 49ers right now, unlike Miami and Dallas, they've beaten good teams.
Oh, yeah.
They've beaten Philly.
Yeah.
And I would say the 3 best teams in the NFC are the Niners, Philly, and Dallas.
Yep. 49ers have beaten.
And they've beaten both. And
Right.
Dallas hasn't beaten Philly. Like they got to play. They have to play Philly.
If the Cowboys go out and beat the Eagles, then I could start saying like, okay, maybe.
Maybe.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Yeah.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
But that's the thing. Like, so the Dallas hasn't beat either of those 2 teams, and the Niners have beat both of those teams. So I think that shows, again, playoffs, anything can happen. But I think that shows right now, the hierarchy.
Yeah, and not only do they beat a good team, they beat a good team on the road in a hostile environment.
It's not an easy place to play,
Yeah.
and but Eagles still have the 1 seed. So Niners are a game out of the 1 seed. I think Dallas is also 9-3, but I think the Niners would have the edge because they beat them.
Yeah, you're right. The Eagles are still the 1 seed. 49ers 2, Lions 3, Falcons 4.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, Dallas is a wild card.
Cowboys 5. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, exactly.
Which I think right now Dallas would have to play. How would it go actually? Because
they would
Philly would get
the Falcons. Yep.
Philly gets the bye. I love that there's only one bye.
Philly
team
get the
now.
bye. The 49ers would play the Packers. The Lions would play the Vikings, and the Cowboys would play the Falcons.
Gotcha. Okay.
And the Cowboys would probably smoke the Falcons, if I'm being honest, because the Falcons are bad. There you go.
And then that's like the money pick sign. Yeah. All right. So that's the 49ers for you.
Yeah. I mean, that much. I was the game of the week, and I was very excited to watch that game, but it just wound up being pretty.
I'm glad.
I am sure you're ecstatic.
Because it's just. I mean, Grant, I hate the Giants. I hate Dallas. I hate Philly. So it's like I'm always biased.
Like I don't like the Cowboys, but I don't dislike Dallas. Like, do I care about Dallas Stars fans? No. Do I care about Dallas Mavericks fans? No. Do I care about Dallas? Is that it? Texas Rangers? They play in Dallas, right? Or Arlington? First of all, they're the Arlington Cowboys. Let's get that out of there.
But that's not fair because like Washington is like the Landover, right? Like Commanders.
There's no way you can play. I mean, the Patriots. Oh, they're New England, Foxborough Patriots. Yeah, I get it. Santa Clara 49ers. Like none of them all play in like the city limits. It's wild. The Patriots are a region.
That's
anyway.
True.
That's splitting.
They're
hairs.
not my team.
That's splitting hairs. But yeah, I don't like. But like Philadelphia, don't like Philadelphia fans. Don't
So
like
there was
Eagles fans. Don't like Phillies fans. Don't like Flyers fans. Don't like. What sport am I missing?
The Sixers.
Don't like Sixers fans.
Don't like Sixers
That's
fans
for damn
either?
sure.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. I can't believe I forgot them.
Yeah.
Fuckers.
Yeah. So it's I don't know how true it is. It was the internet, but it was I just have to fucking say this.
Yeah, it's good. Yep.
It was on the YouTube, so I'll trust the YouTubes. That the players around the league were polled on different various things, and one of the things was the best place to play, which they said it was Kansas City.
Oh yeah.
And the 2 fan bases that people hated the most was Dallas and Philly.
I believe that.
I believe that too.
Yeah. That's NFL, just NFL in general.
I think it was that NFL players.
Because, so last year they did
Anonymously
that for the NBA. and players, and number one was the Garden. So shout out the Garden. But yeah,
as the place to play,
best place to play, yeah, or like hardest place to play, or something like that, like most difficult place to play. Well, not
Madison Square Garden.
No, the Boston Garden, the fake Garden, whatever, TD Bank North Garden. Yeah, yeah, those guys. So yeah, I believe it.
Yeah,
source.
Fuck
good checkers. Yeah, yeah, but yeah,
fact check.
But like, but like legit, it's the Cowboys. You're the problem. It's in Philadelphia is a city problem.
But you know what? This is great because now that Dallas is doing good and they scored 40 the last 3-4 weeks and they're beating up on bombs, they can barely beat the fucking Seahawks. That's the only other fucking 3 teams that they played over 500. They beat fucking one of them. Don't fact check me on that, but fact check me on that. It's gonna lead to an even fucking sweeter demise. Talk all the fucking shit you want because once the playoffs hit, and talk to me in the divisional round of the playoffs. Okay.
And it bothers me because I enjoy Dak as a person. I think he's a decent dude. Although he did say that weird stuff about the ref when he was like, "Oh, I'm glad they threw stuff at him," which was pretty shitty. But other than that, he's a pretty good guy. But rest of the team.
Yeah, you know what? I'm not. I just don't.
I don't even like listening to Aikman.
Fair, but Daryl Johnston though.
Yeah, he's good.
He's good.
He's good.
He's good.
He's good.
Nice hair. I can't stand Jerry. Never could stand Jerry.
Oh no,
Jerry Jones.
No.
Can't fucking stand him.
No.
So fuck him. Talk to me in the divisional round.
Right.
Which Washington never makes. So I know that's going to be the thing. Like, well, at least make the playoffs. Great. At least we have listen. You just delayed the inevitable. That's all I say. Speaking of the other upset that you had picked, you picked Green Bay at home over the Chiefs on Sunday night. Yep. Jordan Love, 267, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah,
are they like finding themselves?
Yeah, he's been playing really well recently. I saw that his numbers are like almost exact to what Rodgers did his first season, like eerily similar. So yeah, he might be coming on again. Would love it. Would love my quarterback to be doing that. But this is what you expect for a dude to be starting his first season, similar to Howell. He's not a rookie, but he's been around. Yeah. But he's had some good games. He's had some stinkers, and he's finding himself. And he has been in playoff contention. Playoff contention, man, that's the best place to be. If you're not going to be the 1 seed, just be in contention. Make the games exciting. You can watch the games and beat pretty decent teams. And when I was listening back, the reason we said the Chiefs is because they haven't really set our world on fire.
No,
beating these teams
less than Philly, really.
Oh yeah, and they went down. They lost to Philly. I mean, they had the lead, but they went down 14-0 to like the Raiders last week. So nothing special. I gotta say, in this game, the refs had they had a disaster class at the end of this game. It was brutal to watch. Listening to Collinsworth call Mahomes' game is probably the most difficult thing to ever do because he's just like all over him. But I think in the last drive, they called a rough, what the heck was it? Like late hit on Mahomes that wasn't a late hit. Yeah. They missed the defensive pass interference, which wasn't really borderline. It was pretty blatant. Yeah. But I can kind of see why they didn't call it. And then they stopped the clock for the Chiefs when the guy got tackled out of bounds. But when you get tackled out of bounds, when you get tackled backwards, the clock's supposed to keep running.
Yeah.
And they missed that. So they essentially gave the Chiefs like 2 free timeouts on that last drive. And then in the Hail Mary, which I don't believe this at all, but they're like, oh, there's a lot of contact. Could have been paid. They never call pass interference on Hail Mary, ever. You could like literally like tackle. You could murder the guy in the end zone. They're not calling it, unless it's like beyond blatant. But even like the announcers were just giving the Chiefs like I got a lot of contact in the end zone. And then the post game show, they're talking about the missed PF.
It's because they're the darlings of the NFL. I went on a rant yesterday of epic proportions. It pisses me off. Now, again, I don't want to get into the fucking political thing, but Washington loses their fucking name. They lose their whole branding because the league and other people say about the Native American thing.
These dudes are doing the tomahawk shop.
But the fucking the Chiefs can be they're the fucking darlings of the NFL, and nobody gives a shit.
I care.
Yeah, it's just like, listen, it's got to be all or fucking nothing. It can't just be, it was just like a Washington hit job.
That tomahawk chop, and the Braves do it too, is I feel personally, the most racist shit you can do.
And honestly, many Native Americans that were polled said that was the one thing that bothered them. Yeah. And they fucking do it. They did it on the Super Bowl.
Yeah. I don't want to speak for those Native Americans.
I don't either.
But it looks pretty shitty.
It's pretty shitty. And on polls that I've seen, that was the thing that they were not the biggest fan of, was the tomahawk chop. And they do it on the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But I don't know who I texted during the Super Bowl last year, but I was like, the most fucking American thing, right? Now, Washington loses their whole fucking identity, right? Which, again, the name, go back to the... I could be the Braves. I miss the logo more than anything, if I'm being honest. Yeah. But you could be the Braves and change it, go back to an old logo. But the most American fucking thing, like the hypocrisy, right, is you have all these people doing the tomahawk chop in Germany. Watching this, because you know how they do like the satellite. It was like in Germany, all the people are doing the tomahawk chop on fucking national television. Now the most televised event of the entire fucking year.
What something you just made me think of this, and this is kind of off topic, but it's still related to football. The logo you said made me think of it. Yeah. Did you follow any of the college football stuff this weekend? What happened?
Yes. So Florida State.
Yes, the logo made me think of them. The Seminoles, because they have it's not it's similar.
It's similar, but they have a deal specifically with the tribe.
Yeah. So just to catch everyone up, if you're a college football aficionado, they have a college football playoff, which is itself is a joke because it's 4 teams. Yeah. And the Florida State University went 13-0. They were undefeated. 13-0. They're a Power 5 conference. It's ACC, so it's not like the sexy conference like the SEC. Sure. And they didn't even make the playoffs. They missed the playoffs by like 2 other teams. To 3 other teams who had 1 loss. Or no, 2 teams.
2 teams. Alabama was 1.
Yeah.
And not Michigan. Michigan?
No, Michigan was undefeated. Washington was undefeated.
But Michigan, so part of the argument that Stephen A. brought up was Michigan had a fucking scandal that...
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you wanted to get technical, they had a scandal.
The only reason they didn't pick FSU is because their starting quarterback was hurt. They're playing their 3rd-string quarterback. Like 5 years ago, Ohio State University won the championship with their 3rd-string quarterback. Yeah. This is why the college football shit drives me insane. And now they're expanding it to like 8 teams next year. But if you're a Power 5 conference, you go undefeated, you don't even make the playoffs?
Who was the other team that...
Why are we even playing?
Was it Georgia?
No, they missed out because they lost to Alabama in the SEC championship.
Okay. All right, so who was the other team that made it? I know the big thing was Bama because Bama had the loss. Because somebody else had a loss.
The big thing was Alabama's going to bring in the money, bring in the fans, and ESPN has a big to do with SEC. They have a big deal. I don't even freaking. Oh boy. Who are these losers that are in? I'm trying to bring it up. But this is why college football drives me insane. I just can't. Texas had a loss.
Texas. So they were the debate was either Texas or Alabama in favor of FSU. But you know for fucking goddamn sure that Alabama's not gonna not make it.
Yeah.
So Texas might have been the team that didn't make it.
I can kind of see like a couple of years ago when TCU went undefeated and they didn't make the playoffs. If I were FSU, you're again Power 5 conference, I would not even play in the bowl game. I would show up and then walk off the field. That shit's whack.
It's just I don't know how you justify it. I really don't. And I'm not a college football aficionado. Yep. I'd have to ask people that are more in the know and how they feel about it. But it seems like it's a little bit of a fucking. It seems a little bullshit. Like they're undefeated and they do play in a higher ranked division or conference.
What is it? SEC, Pac-10, Pac-12, which I think one of them is going away. ACC.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the other one is.
But I mean, they play in the SEC, right?
ACC, yeah.
They play in the ACC, yeah. But I mean, you still went 13-0. It really was because of the quarterback being hurt.
Like, why even play? Why even play?
I don't know how you. I don't know how the. I mean. From what I heard, too, I saw another video. Actually, it was the same one from Stephen A. Greeny was talking about it, and he said, like, how they ranked maybe even the strength of schedule or something. FSU should have gotten in on some sort of criteria based on, like, how they played and who they played and whatnot.
They just beat it. Like, I get Alabama just beat the number 1 seed in Georgia, who won back-to-back national championships, but Florida State just beat Louisville, and they were like ranked 15. So like they didn't beat a slouch in the ACC championship game.
I don't know how you like something like this, college football with all this stuff and a lot of the shenanigans I think that go on, NFL too. But like I would equate college football to boxing.
Yeah, like the judges and stuff.
It's just boxing is worse than MMA. Boxing is just so. It's like sickening to watch because like,
and like who are these people around a table making these decisions? Like who are these? Like,
well, that's what I'm saying. There's like a handful of people that made that decision that fucked that whole team out of an undefeated season to not even have a fucking chance.
Yeah,
like that's crazy.
That's whack. It is whack. It is like the next year, and how perfect did this shitty small playoff? Like, it's just perfect that this is what it ended on. Because next year, I'm pretty sure they're going to 8 or 12 teams. I forget.
But it should be.
Yeah.
I mean, because that's exactly. Not to me. It's like if you want. I mean, I don't know. I just don't know how you snub.
It's ridiculous to me. Why even play?
I agree.
Yeah, bit of a tangent, but
I like it. The bye week teams: Bills, Bears, Raiders, Vikings, Giants, and the Ravens. Mm-hmm. So, moving on to our beer of the week.
Yeah. I'll let you take this one.
This one is brought to you by the Narragansett Brewing Company. Shout out Narragansett Brewery out in Providence. This is their White Christmas Winter Warmer, the Bing Crosby collab. Pretty good.
It is good.
I enjoy it.
I didn't realize it was Narragansett, but now I see it. I never even realized that.
I think they have it on tap at the brewery. They also sell it. I know this is one of the 4-pack ones, but I made a special buy for this because A, it's Christmas, B, it's Bing Crosby, and C, it's Narragansett.
Yeah,
so
I'm a sucker for a good label. I will say that.
That's a great label because I think they did something with like Bing Crosby's estate, and
that's neat.
Yeah, so they did like a little collab. So
maybe they'll let us. They should let us record their live show.
That we could actually.
We can make that happen.
We might be able to make that happen. We might. Saying there might be a chance. There's a chance that we could do something.
All
like
these people are gonna know that we're doing the. Do you like that when I texted you today? BOTW. Do you like that? Hashtag BOTW.
Yep. I was gonna save that one for like the last one before Christmas. But you know what? There's other Christmas beers out there.
I got some winter ones I'm bringing because which they're in the back of my fridge. I'm like, oh I totally forgot about those. So they're not old. I just forgot they're back there.
It's all right. So that's our beer of the week.
Yeah.
Do we have a spicy?
We do.
Hot take.
We do, which I just read literally 1 second ago.
This better be good, Jessica, because I feel like they've been slacking.
Green Bay is a team to watch. They'll win their division. It's pretty good
because that's
they got a ways to climb because
Detroit.
Yeah, and they got a 3-game lead on them.
Now it's
good. That's a good one.
Now that's a hot take.
That is a good one.
I think that. So what do we got? 4 games left. Buys, I guess.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. So we're at
9-3 and 6-6. So they have
games.
5 games, right? They both had a bye already.
Yeah. I mean, you got to hope that the Lions. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you got to hope that the Lions collapse. So you're hoping for 2 things there. You're saying that she's saying my team, the Lions, are going to collapse, which I don't appreciate.
Okay. My team.
And she's saying that essentially the Packers are going to have to win out. But I guess she was really impressed by their Sunday Night Football performance. Love did have some really decent throws, like some really deep balls that were really nice. And Christian Watson's coming on, so I don't hate it.
Well, I'll look up the Packers' final 5, but the Lions, just to show how hot this take is, have to play the Bears, the Broncos, the Vikings, the Cowboys, and the Vikings. And the Vikings obviously do not have. They have my boy Dobbs. Yeah. They don't know if he's going to start anymore.
Division game though. Yeah, no, that's too bad.
Division games. So even if you call a split on that, they have to play the Cowboys. It's possible. Yeah. Like the Broncos are surging, but
I'm pretty sure I'm going to pick the Cowboys for that game. That's a few weeks out, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to pick the Cowboys for that game. But yeah, I can see that.
And the Packers, again, for context,
they've already played the Packers twice, so Packers don't have that game to get.
They don't have that game, but they have to play. Are you kidding me?
Excuse me.
The Green Bay Packers, final 5, is the Giants, the Bucks, the Panthers, the Vikings, and the Bears. Honestly, all fucking winnable. Mm-hmm. All winnable.
Yeah. We'll see.
So it's possible if for some reason the Lions go. Well, what did they do with the Pack? The Packers, would they split?
The Lions, yeah.
They split with the Lions. So if the Lions go 2-3, and the Packers go 5-0.
Yeah, they could win that. It's going to come down to
strength of schedule, but like that is it is very possible.
Mm-hmm. I could see it. I could see Goff completely collapsing. Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good
I like
hot take. It's a bit spicier than last week.
I like that. That's a ballsy hot take, but it could happen, and that might be the one that's other than the Russ one.
Yeah, Russ one. Hey, he lost again, loser. He threw that interception in the end zone, which we didn't mention.
That's true. He did.
Which I missed it by like 3 seconds. I walked.
Oh,
away.
I know.
I was so mad. Put the baby to sleep.
Picking the end zone to seal it.
Yeah. So interesting. Just real quick, going into the half, the 35 seconds left. The Jaguars and Bengals are tied 14 all. If the Jaguars lose this game, I will never root for them again.
Oh my God!
I'll be. So
they have failed me in the past, but
yeah.
I hope they don't fail you.
Yeah.
So speaking of which, because I have a high stake in this game. Our fantasy corner, which Morris and I didn't realize until yesterday we were playing each other.
So I got that text from you.
And unfortunately, you had Herbert as your starter.
Yeah, sure did.
Did fucking diddly poo.
Yep, I'm on a massive downward trend here. You already won. The game's over because I had no one else going. I've lost 3 in a row coming in. Well, 2 in a row coming into this game. It's about to be 3.
Why did you go backwards though? Did you go backwards in your points?
Did I?
You don't have anybody playing right now.
I don't think so. Unless I have a defense, maybe.
Oh, okay. I only needed like a few points between Higgins and Ridley.
Yeah. So I blew it. Yeah, I'm hurting in that league. I don't even know if I'm gonna make the playoffs. It's gonna be close.
Do you have a you have an empty? Oh yeah, that's the IR spot. Do you have another quarterback?
Quarterback? I don't think so.
Oh, so it's just Herbert.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I got Russ, and then I got Will Levi Jeans.
They should just like stream the backup quarterback if someone comes up. But yeah. He just had a terrible game, which was unfortunate. I just needed him to have my kicker got 30 points, so he finally had a decent game. But that sucks. Yeah, it is. It is what it is.
I needed this one to try to have a good shot at making the playoffs. In my other league, I had Derek Carr, I have Brian Robinson, and I had Goddard. So Goddard didn't fucking play. Robinson got hurt early and only had 53 yards, and Derek Carr got hurt. So that league, I have no shot at making the playoffs.
Yeah, my other league, I was the 1 seed. I'm probably going to drop out of the 1 seed, though. I actually had a pretty decent week. I put up a good amount of points, but the other dude is taking a massive dump on my chest. He had Purdy. He had Mike Evans, who had an amazing game. Turd Ferguson, St. Brown, who had a touchdown. He had Debo, who, again, massive dump. And he took the Falcons defense, who had 20 points too. So shout out him for kicking my ass.
Side note about Purdy, I heard he is the favorite.
He had a 4-touchdown game
for MVP.
I could see it.
Depends on how far they go.
Yeah.
They only have to judge it off the regular season.
That's true, yeah.
But, I can see it.
I can see it. Yeah. So, I mean, I made the playoffs in that league. I know I clinched it last week, but I would like to have that bye week. But we'll see what happens.
Fair enough. Okay, so that's our fantasy corner.
Shout out Cheese.
Shout out Cheese and his New York Football Jets. That's it. We have a wager for a 4-pack of the Winter Warmer beer when Washington plays the Jets on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
And on to our Week 14 picks.
Week 14 picks. Here we go. Oh, God.
Can we do a watch party for this one?
Oh, my God.
Can we watch this one?
Can we? Sure. I don't know. You really want to watch this?
I don't know. No. But I won't watch it. Like, honestly, unless I go to your house, I'm not gonna watch this game probably.
Yeah, come on down. Come watch.
We could do a watch party.
We could. How we can figure out if we get like a tripod or something. How does that work?
Well, I mean, I'm just gonna watch the game with you. I'm not gonna.
Oh, not like put a camera up.
Oh, sorry. Did you want to record?
No.
Actually, wait. It's on. We technically could, but that would be like a 4-hour live stream. Then we're gonna save that for the draft.
Oh man, this one's brutal. Okay, week 14, first game. Thursday, December 7th. Happy birthday, Larry Bird. Pearl Harbor, we'll never forget. Prime Video. We have the New England Patriots traveling to the Pittsburgh Steelers. And gosh,
I would not call that Prime.
No, it's on Prime Video or Twitch.tv. Mitch Trubisky starting for the Steelers, sounds like. So get your picks in. I'm not picking the Patriots. Until they can prove otherwise, I will be picking against them.
I wonder, excuse me, I think Mac was third on the depth chart last week. Mm-hmm. I wonder what they do here. Because, historically, different era, different team, different quarterback, but Bill has had his way with Pittsburgh.
Yeah, that's true.
But I'm going to pick the Steelers.
Yep, excuse me. Yeah.
6-point favorite.
Yeah. I don't know about, I could see the Patriots covering, but it's not going to be my money pick.
Well, yeah, they'll lose 6-0.
Exactly. 6-0. Yeah, exactly. And then next we have, this game will be interesting. It's for the division lead. 1 p.m. game. We have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers traveling to the Atlanta Falcons. Falcons are 2.5-point favorites. Going Falcons. And after going 12-0 this week, I can see myself going 0-2 like right away. I can totally see it. You gonna pick your boy?
The Falcons. Tampa Bakers. The Falcons aren't good. And the Buccaneers are playing for the division. Mm-hmm. They barely beat the Jets. I probably would have picked the Falcons, but you picked the Falcons, so I'll go Bucs. Fuck it.
This is what I'm talking about. Like, if I was a Buccaneers fan, I'd be so up for this game. Like, your team kind of sucks. They're 5-7, but they're playing for the division. Like, let's go.
I think Baker's a better quarterback than Ritter.
Yep.
And other than that, I think maybe the Falcons have a better run game, but I think that Tampa's got a better pass game. They have more. I think Evans could have a fucking huge game there.
Yeah. So you got Baker closing in on 3,000 yards, 18 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Not terrible, but like he would be a perfect quarterback for a team that has a really great defense and like some weapons on offense. You know who he'd be perfect for? The Cleveland Browns.
I was going to say the Jets, but they don't have like a ton of weapons, but they have a good defense.
Yeah, they have some pretty good offensive weapons.
The Cleveland Browns, though, yeah.
I mean, imagine that, and a lot more money to spend.
Stupid
idiots,
fucking stupid. But I'll take I'll take the Bucs.
You know what I mean? Like he doesn't need to be winning you games; he just needs to keep you competitive. Browns even perfect for them.
Yeah,
fucking idiots.
I don't know. Tampa's fucked me in the past.
Yeah,
but I'll take it just to be different and maybe have some interest in them taking the lead.
Yeah, that's fair. I could see that for sure. So now we got the 1 o'clock on Fox. We have the Detroit Lions traveling to the Chicago Bears. And because this is not on prime time, I'm going to take the Lions.
How is that spread 3?
That's a good question.
What
does Vegas know?
That's what I'm saying. How the fuck is that spread? Like on paper, granted, the Bears have, Fields has looked a little bit better, but they're 4-8. They get the 5th pick in the draft right now.
At home, maybe they're getting 3 points because they're at
3
home.
Fucking points. No, the Lions. The Lions are gonna kirk on the fucking Bears.
Oh, shoot, damn.
Sorry, did I yell?
No. We got the Indianapolis Colts with Minshew again. He's got 2,200 yards, 10 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. Pretty decent year for the backup. Traveling. This is gonna be a backup bowl. Traveling to the Cincinnati Bengals. No spread yet because the Bengals are currently playing.
I mean, you're in the backup bowl. I will take your quote unquote best backup in the league, and I will go with Gardner Minshew and the Baltimore Colts.
I like that. I'm gonna take the Bengals.
Who is their backup? I know that's so sad. We've said this before.
I literally just had it in my head because I was like, you gotta say his name when it comes up, and I did not. Jake Browning, who's currently 17 for 19 with 178 yards, so he's playing pretty well.
He's got weapons. I mean, you don't have to be fantastic on that team.
Yep, that's true. He has some weapons.
But I will take the.
But again, here you go. Mac Jones playing like a freaking bad, and Browning. Dude, I don't even know where he came from. 17 for 19, 178 yards. Weapons matter.
You've had some backups come in or some rookies come in that are playing better than Mac Jones and Zappy and Zach Wilson and Tim Boyle, and it's like, what the fuck are we missing here?
Joe Flacco signed off the streets.
Flacco.
Speaking of Flacco, I think he's playing again next week, but we've got the Jaguars traveling to the Browns, and I'm just going to take the Jaguars because, again, Flacco was signed 3 days ago.
Trap game, maybe?
Maybe. I mean, the trap game with the Jaguars might be happening right now with them tied 14-0.
That is fair. I think it'd be a better game if it was Deshaun.
One thing that's important to call out, the Jaguars currently own their own destiny. So if they win out, they're the 1 seed.
They're also 5-0 on the road.
Mm-hmm. That is impressive.
I am going to take the Jags up until tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Have not failed me when I've picked them. I will continue down that path.
I like it.
I will take the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Now, this next game, this is tempting me. I don't think I'm going to do it. I might go back to it.
No, do it.
Nope.
Do it.
We'll see.
Do it.
We'll see. It's tempting me. We got the Panthers, 1-11 Panthers, traveling to the 5-7 Saints, who might be playing Jameis. Actually, might be. They probably are.
They are. Cars out.
And the Saints are 5.5-point favorites. And I could see Jameis throwing a pick 6 or 2.
If it's Jameis of old, he's going to throw you for 400 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 picks.
This is a game where, like, I can see myself trying to be cute. Like, oh, yeah, I take the 1-11 team. Like, I can't do it because I know it's not going to happen.
Panthers almost beat. They only lost by 3 against the Tampa Bakers.
I know. It's tough. I might go back to it. We'll see. We'll see, America. We'll see. I would pick the Saints to win, but potentially to pick the Panthers to cover.
I'm picking the Saints, but yeah, I get you. I also got to look for a joker pick.
Oh, next we have the Houston Texans traveling to the New York Football Cheese Jets. With the Texans are 6.5-point favorites. If they're playing Tim Boyle again, I'm sorry,
bro.
Jets.
I don't get. They can play anybody they want. If
they play Trevor Simon, I will take.
Samsonite.
I'll take the Jets. But if they don't play, if they Tim Boyle again, or even Zach Wilson, who doesn't want to be there, I'm taking the Texans.
Give me C.J. Stroud, D'Amico Ryans, and the fucking Houston Texans.
I reserve the right. I'm saying this here. I reserve the right for this pick to be the Jets if Trevor plays. Let's just remember that.
Okay.
If he starts.
Yeah. You heard it. You heard it here.
Yep. Jets. If Trevor. Oh, I want to call out too. Last week you picked a score for the Patriots-Chargers game randomly. And you said
I did.
You said 23
20
to 10.
23 to 10.
Not even close.
6-0. Listen,
I
was really like I was overshooting on so many aspects there.
Oh god. Oh man. And I was gonna say, I said too, like if the Patriots won that game, Staley had to be fired like right after. But I don't know if a 6-0 win is even that much better. Honestly,
he's gonna get fired.
Yeah, he's a dead man walking. All right. Then we got the Rams traveling to the Ravens. Ravens fresh off a bye. Rams have been picking it up lately, but Ravens at home. I'm gonna take the Ravens.
I know, and it's a 7-point spread. I think, coming off the bye, but the Rams are getting hot at a weird time.
Yeah, but that Ravens defense, man, they fly. I watched that last primetime game, and they were really going. Whew. Happy to be wrong, but
yeah, I think I'm going to go with the Ravens. Boring, but I'm going to go with the Ravens.
Yeah. Next, this is going to be a decent. This is going to be an interesting game. This one could be a coin flip. We got the Vikings traveling to the 6-6 Vikings traveling to the 5-7 Raiders. Vikings 3-point favorites. Is Jimmy G back at quarterback?
I don't.
They show him here on the stats. So
I think just because he's the leader on the team of yards.
Yeah.
Listen.
Dobbs, is he playing? Is he starting?
I don't know because they didn't commit. He threw 4 picks last week. I think they were on the bye. Right,
yeah.
They were on the bye.
Yeah.
He threw 4 picks last week. They're on a bye. They're coming off the bye.
They traded for him. They're in the playoff hunt. Just roll them, dude. You should know the playbook even more now.
No, for sure. I'm gonna pick the Raiders.
No, I'm sticking with Dobbs, man. How could you? I'm so mad at you
because he fucked me last week. And Dobbs is my boy. I love Dobbs, but I also have to understand matchups and. I feel like Jacobs could have a big game. I don't know what the Vikings are going to do point-wise. I think that the Raiders will win a low-scoring game.
Okay.
But shout out Dobbs, though. I love him. I'll take him tomorrow. We need a backup.
Yeah. Yeah. I got my money picked, by the way. Not this one, but I got it.
Gotcha.
Okay. Dobbs is going to make you regret that.
Don't you wish that on me? I have been touting Dobbs since week 1 when we played him, and I was like, this guy fucking tries. I don't get why people keep passing him up, but then he threw 4 picks last week.
Hey, we've all been there. All right, next we got the Seattle Seahawks traveling to the 49ers. I feel like they just played because they did on Thanksgiving. 49ers 10.5-point favorites. I think the 49ers are just cruising now. They're at home. They beat them on the road for that much, and they're flying.
But listen here. This is what's so fucked up about the spread. Is the Lions are a 3-point favorite at Chicago, but Seattle, who almost fucking beat Dallas in a shootout, is a 10.5-point underdog to the Niners in a division game.
What do the Sharps know? What do they know?
That's my question. Yeah. I'm going to pick the 49ers, but those spreads don't fucking make sense. I mean, I'm not that fucking bright, so maybe this shit I don't know.
Yep.
But I will take the 49ers.
Yep. Next, we have must be a good game. The Buffalo Bills, who are playing for their football lives against the Kansas City Chiefs.
Wait.
Oh, what?
Is
it you?
This is a twofer.
Is it a twofer?
This is a... Wow. This is the first time it's ever happened.
Yep.
Who's your money pick?
The Bills.
And my joker pick is the Chiefs.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Look at that.
Did we just become best friends?
Whoa.
Wow. Okay. I like it. So are you going win? Or, I mean, the spread's still low, but are you going Bills win?
Yeah.
Bills win.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
So the Chiefs are my
there we go.
Joker pick. That
is the first two.
That's great. And it was the same. I thought maybe you'd go the other way.
Yeah, it happened organically. No. I think the Chiefs I think they're in trouble. Because they lost that game last night. No, it was in Green Bay, so I'll give them that. But yeah.
But as you said, the Bills are playing
for their football lives.
Right. And they also said that coach is safe.
Did they really?
I don't think he's on the chopping block. McDermott, I don't think that they wouldn't do it after this year, I don't think.
Mm-hmm.
But the Chiefs, again, even they're 8-4. They've looked good. They've looked they haven't looked like fantastic.
Yeah.
Like if it was them in San Francisco, I think San Francisco fucking kirks on them.
Yeah, I agree for sure. I just think they haven't looked impressive in like any way. They just haven't. And they just lost. Their offense doesn't really have much. Mahomes is not having a great year. He's not. It's crazy that they have Josh Allen listed here as the stat because he has better numbers than Mahomes does right now. Right. Didn't Mahomes just win the MVP last year? He's not even sniffing the conversation this year.
He doesn't outside of Kelsey. I mean, he doesn't have I mean, the running game is okay. He doesn't have the weapons.
No, you're right. Yeah, no, I thought
he doesn't even have Juju anymore.
I thought he'd go more to Rice, but he did not last week. And I'm sorry, I'm trying to find the game so I can bet on it. Yeah, no, for sure. So let's see here. 5.
Make sure you actually bet. We gotta hold him to it.
I got it.
Just in case he plays some.
I do want to say that Taylor was at the game. According to Jessica, she was at the game. I don't know why she would travel to Green Bay, but she was there. But they never showed her on the broadcast.
Good.
So I was like,
she's not a part of the game.
I don't think she was actually there then.
She's not a part of the game. She's not a part of the game. Just saying. But here's the other part. There's a lot of other athletes, star athletes, that are probably dating other famous females.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Sure.
They ain't getting shown like her. This isn't a female thing. This is like specifically a Taylor Swift thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's just her. They're not showing these other celebrities.
That's fair.
It's just her.
That's fair. Sorry, I was just trying to follow up on how the Celtics.
Wait, who did that broadcast?
That was
NBC?
Sunday Night Football. Yeah. I thought they'd be all over that.
Well, CBS is the worst one.
Yes,
they have a camera like dedicated.
By far, literally in her face. And then wait, did I pick? I picked the Bills. And then next we have the Broncos traveling to the Chargers. Okay. Little piece of smudge there. I thought it said LAG. I'm like, what the hell? But it's LAC. Chargers are 2.5-point favorites. Chargers did not look good last week. I love Herbert, but those wide receivers, it was rainy, but those dudes are dropping stuff left and right. That I feel so bad for Herbert sometimes. Like, oh my God, the poor guy. They're also playing for both of these teams are playing for their football lives, for being honest. Now, I will say, if the Chiefs lose and the Broncos win, the Broncos will only be one game out of that spot to win the division.
Yeah, and I think if they weren't playing my new favorite team, the Houston Texans, the surging Texans, by the way, I think, and they almost won that game. I think they bounced back. And again, weather aside, the Chargers put up 6 fucking points against.
Oh man,
against fucking
I know.
The Patriots.
I just like Herbert. I enjoy his long hair.
I'm going Denver.
I'm going Chargers. We're gonna be very separate this week. We're going in 2 different directions here. I don't know how I feel about it.
Yes and no. I mean the Joker pick and the money pick were all
everything.
the
Yeah,
same.
Yeah, that's true. Now this next one, this is a very interesting Sunday Night Football game. We have the 10-2 Philadelphia Eagles, who are 5-1 on the road, traveling to the 9-3 Cowboys, who are 6-0 at home, and the Cowboys are 3.5-point favorites.
Here's the scenario.
Mm-hmm.
I think potentially because of now Dallas got their ass kicked by the Niners, but earlier in the season, Dallas could be smelling blood here.
It could be. This is like a tough game for you to watch because you hate them both.
I fucking hate both of them.
Yeah.
The Eagles have been in 4 close games coming from behind, as you said. We were talking about last week.
Yep.
They got their dicks kicked in at home. Now they have to go to a division rival, and this is one of those games where if Dallas wins, Dallas could jump up to number 1.
That's true.
Because they would both be 10-3 and split, and then it would go strength of schedule. I don't know who would win that. This is a tough one, man. Dallas is the favorite.
Yeah. Fuck. I'm going the Eagles because
it's a good pick.
A lot of teams, and I've said this a couple times this year, is like it happened to the Lions. It happened to the 49ers. Well, that's not entirely true. It was after their 3-game losing streak, but the Lions for sure. There was another team in there. The Jaguars. They lost, and then they came out pissed and won by a good amount.
Yeah.
So I'm going with the Eagles, and also, this game will, and I'm gonna watch this because it's Sunday Night Football. This will mold my opinion on the Cowboys going forward.
I agree. I agree, and I think because I've seen the Eagles play better overall, and I think they have. I don't know. They're both kind of balanced on offense. I think the Eagles have maybe a slightly better offense. I'm gonna go with Philly, but there's that what you just said that quote is that's how I feel because Dallas could be smelling blood right now. This is their opportunity to potentially get the number 1 seed, take the division, and put Philly back in their place.
Yep.
If Philly loses this one after 4 close games and getting their dicks kicked in, and then they lost to 2, it's going to be tough.
Yeah, I can see it.
But I think Dallas is going to get caught with their pants down. But I don't know. It could go either way, dude. I really could.
It could.
But I don't believe Dallas hasn't shown that they could beat a good team.
Yeah, like should prove it to me. Like, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Because I know the Cowboys are thinking to themselves, I got to prove that motherfucker on the MOJO show wrong.
Both of us really.
Yeah, exactly.
And honestly,
the Mo and the Joe.
Go fuck yourself. I hate you anyway. But yeah, no, I agree.
Yep,
I agree with that.
And then next week, I don't know why this is a thing, but we have a double header.
We can watch one.
Yeah,
we can watch one.
Monday Night Football. One's on ESPN. One's on ABC and ESPN Plus. The first one is the Titans traveling to the Dolphins. Dolphins are 13.5-point favorites. I'll take the Dolphins. And why is there? I don't know. I'm confused as to why there's a doubleheader, but it is what it is. And then the other one here. I mean, I don't know if you had anything to add to the Titans Dolphins.
Nope.
Seems pretty The Titans are 0-6 on the road, and the Dolphins are 5-0.
Oh my God, that
5-0
is
at home.
fucking, I didn't realize that.
Yeah,
That is fucking pitiful.
And then we have the Packers and the Giants. Packers traveling to the Giants. I'm going to stick with Jessica's money pick and say the Giants are going to win that. I'm sorry, the Packers are going to win that one.
Yeah, because again, the Packers are playing for something.
Yep.
They're playing to make it into the playoffs. So I mean, we have a couple games different. I think the Bucks, the Raiders, and the Broncos game.
Yeah.
Those are the three different ones. But
yeah.
I could have went Dallas.
I thought.
But my heart just can't do it until they fucking again prove it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like okay being wrong with that one. Like I'm fine. Like if I come back next week, like oh yeah, but sure, I can see that going either way for sure. One thing I do want to shout out is the Patriots Steelers, and maybe I might do this. The over under is 30.5. I might bet that under.
Yes, because you got a backup and then two pieces.
Maybe
of
another
shit.
backup bowl. Might be another backup bowl if Zappy's playing again.
I mean, a backup and two pieces of shit.
Yep. Big old.
Unless they start Greer or Malik, I won't call them pieces of shit. The other two, dang, he's an old guy.
So that is your Week 14 picks. Once again, oh no, I'm sorry. There are two bye week teams. Your Washington Braves, Redskins football team Commanders, and your Arizona St. Louis Cardinals.
So we won't lose next week, which is good. Sunday's going to be a little bit difficult because I don't know how many games I'm going to be able to watch. I'm going to try. I would like to go and watch because I don't get the.
This will be interesting because the Patriots are Thursday Night Football, so we'll watch that one. But when the Patriots don't play Sunday, we have like an open day, so like we might be able to. I don't know how much I'll watch too, but I'll do my best.
I know I would like to watch that Sunday night game at least, but I don't have NBC, so it's going to be a little bit difficult.
Get that Peacock.
I know, but that's another streaming service. Netflix alone is already $23.
Or NFL Plus, they have like all the primetime games are on there. I think.
I know.
Yeah, I hear you though.
Maybe, but anyway, I'm gonna try. We're going to the Conjuring House on Sunday, but that's early, so I might still be able to catch. I'd like to catch maybe a 1 o'clock and a 4:30. Still,
that's another off-season topic. We do a ghost episode.
Fuck yeah, dude! Shout out to Conjuring House. Just caught fire the other day. But
oh snap!
Yeah, the barn.
That's spooky.
Anyway, like, subscribe, comment, share. Sharing is caring. Share this video. Yep. We record every Monday night. The videos go up on the YouTubes every Tuesday by about noon. The audio follows shortly thereafter. And we're already going on to week 15.
I know. I don't like it.
I don't like it either. The playoffs will be, I mean, they'll be like maybe more in depth about just specific teams.
Yeah.
Because, we're going to not be in it.
In football, yeah, right. In football, playoff football is a little bit different than regular season football. Similar to basketball, where like every play, not that every play doesn't count during the regular season, but it really does it in the playoffs. So that'll be a lot of fun to watch.
Agreed. We're only 4 weeks left, 5 weeks left.
Yeah, what are we in? We're in 15. What are they weeks
15, now? 16, 17, 18.
Because I knew there used to be 17 weeks, but now it's 18.
Now it's 18 weeks.
Yeah.
It's screwing me up.
I know.
Why do I feel like
the byes are so weird too? Where like 1 week we have like 5 teams on bye, then last week there was no one on bye.
Yeah, now we have 2. It's very odd, but I mean this is moving fast because we've already done. This is episode 14.
Right, look at us go.
So very quickly we're racking these up. So next week is episode 15. We are already in December, and we'll see you next week.
See you next week. Go Jags.
Go Texans.
Go Jags.
Did you like that quick one?
I did.
She doesn't watch anymore, so.
Jaguars are losing. Son of a bitch.
Oh, damn.
21-14.